evening and welcome to Propel Talk Show. I am your host, Tamara Holmes, and this show is all about moving community forward. Thank you so much for being a part of our audience tonight. We are live. If you have questions or comments anytime throughout the show, you can reach us at 312-738-1060. We are excited about who we have in the studio today, and it's going down, you guys. We got some amazing guests this evening. But first, we want to say thank you to Resilience Partners, who is our sponsor for the show. We are so happy to be a part of the Resilience Partners family. If you want to find out more about Resilience Partners, you can go online to resiliencepartnersnfp.org to find out more about who they are and what they do. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today. Again, my name is Tamara Holmes, and I am the founder of the Aerostar Avion Institute. We specialize in aviation and aerospace education from kindergarten to career. So if you have a young person that's interested in science, technology, engineering, and math, and want to be a part of the aviation community and have an affinity for all things flight, definitely check us out online, and you can visit us at aerostarAvionInstitute.org. That's avioninstitute.org. You scroll right down to the bottom of the page and you can sign up to subscribe to our newsletter and get information on upcoming programs and events. So we do run programs from kindergarten through 12th grade, and we'll be launching adult learners programs in 2019. It also, if you're interested in events, we have our Propel Gala that is coming up. The event is actually Saturday, October 6th at Gary Airport at B. Coleman Aviation. If you're interested in being a part of that, go to our website and sign up to attend that event with us. Well, we're going to get right into tonight's show. We are so excited to have with us Sister to Sister Network. Now, these sisters are amazing, but the first person I'm going to introduce you to is the founder of the Sister to Sister Network. Now, she has so much on her bio, y'all. I just wanted to read it because I wasn't going to try to remember all of the amazingness. So, it isn't every woman who can selfishly give herself unto others in hopes of digging deep to uncover the best version of themselves. This is your own words. Mrs. Elaine Eccles is here with us today. She has set her sights and visions on empowering those in the virtuous life and stages of seeking inspirational insight and professional growth through the application of motivation, awareness, education, experience, and positivity. Yes. Through her work, Elaine is dedicated to helping others by preparing them to pursue greatness in every facet of life. I love that. Now, just a little bit about who she is, her credentials, y'all. I'm about to run them off real quick. Ms. Eccles, a Cook County Juvenile Court appointed special advocate, committee member of the Calumet Park Business Partnership Foundation, founder of the Princess Tea Etiquette, and Lord knows we need more etiquette and instruction program, life skills facilitator, certified USA development coach and mentor, CEO and founder of the Sister to Sister Network. CETA Policy Council honorary member, and also a Moraine Valley College 2014 Hall of Fame. We do have that in Common Hall of Fame inductee, and she's a recipient of the Beacon of Hope Award in 2015 from the Village of Calumet Park, and member of Moraine Valley Alumni Association. 2018 honorary Women in Ministry Tony Preckwinkle, and the president of the Board of Commission of Cook County. You guys, we have a powerhouse in the room with us today, and I can tell you that I want to be like you when I grow up. So let's get right into who Sister to Sister is. Again, we are live. If you want to call in and talk to these ladies, we're going to get to your call in a second. But first, I want her to allow her to introduce herself. You can call in live at 312-738-1060. Miss Elaine.
Hi, I am so happy to be here on your show. I appreciate this because Sister and Sister to Network is getting that opportunity. We are a women empowerment program. We meet 6 months out of the year. Those 6 months are June to November. And we meet at 6:30 to 8:30 on that fourth Friday of every month. But the purpose of that is June is because the kids are out of school and parents are able to get out. In November, they go back home and everything they have encountered during those 6 months, they go home and they implement it into their families and communities.
And
so
that's where you see impact, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. So that's Sister to Sister. And the mission with Sister to Sister is to empower, and it's just this, to empower, encourage, enlighten, engage, educate each other.
I love it. Who did you bring with you today? The first person that you brought with you. We got some more surprises for you guys later on.
Patricia Carr and I have been friends for years. She is a Sister to Sister Network supporter for years and have been a friend for over 35 years.
Wow.
So I'm so happy to have you.
So that's truly Sister to Sister.
Yes, ma'am. And that name means a lot, Sister to Sister.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to have you.
Well, we have a caller already, and as soon as we talk to the caller, I'm going to let you introduce yourself. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I am.
What is your question or comment?
I'd just like to comment on the Sister to Sister Network, just to say that it's great to have someone like my mother, Elaine.
Oh!
Thank you, son.
Yes. I'm just blessed to be able to have a creator such as my mom that has showed me so many things, that has helped me raise my daughter that I have. Just being able to be an impact on me. Also being around a big family that she came from, in a tight-knit family. That carries values, respect, morals, and integrity. My mom has done a lot for a lot of children. When I grew up with, we 40-something now. A lot of girls, a lot of ladies.
So she's just not talking about Sister to Sister. She living it, right?
She's living it.
Well, thank you so much for your call. I truly appreciate you calling in to support Mom. Continue to tune in and watch her do her work tonight on Propel Talk Show. Thank you for calling. So we are live. If you want to call in, 312-738-1060. That was so sweet.
Yes, I wasn't expecting that, but thank you, son.
Wow. So introduce yourself to the audience today.
Good evening. My name is Patricia Carr, and I'm here as one of Sister supporter because I have known Miss Elaine Elkels for over 20-something odd years. Yes. But I would like to share a story. This was inundated in her to come about. Many years ago, we lived in the same apartment building.
Wow.
And she called me and said, "Are you home? Are you home?" "Yes, I'm home. I need to come by there. Stay there. I'm on my way home." She lived upstairs. I lived downstairs. She get there. She has this mini school bus full of girls. I said, "What's going on?" "You got to watch the girls. I got to get a break. I got to go into the house. Here, don't let them off the bus. Stand right here. None of them can leave the bus." I'm like, oh my God.
I sure did.
Yeah. So I knew that she was headed for a road like the road that she's on, giving to the community, wanting to help students, wanting to help women that were in need of support for various reasons.
Wow.
And it has really helped me in many facets of my life.
So, Elaine, what has kind of empowered you to do what you do? Knowing that this has been something that you've been doing for 30 years, even before you had Sister to Sister, this was kind of like a mantra for you, a way of life for you to minister to your sisters and be that mother, be that big sister. What was it for you that drew you toward this line of service?
I have to say, and foremost, I thank God for taking a part in my life. I think that was the biggest motivation and empowerment I got. But being raised in a home of 10 with 7 girls, and I was second to the oldest, and I had a responsibility for those 7 girls.
Wow.
And it took a toll, but it put me where I need to be. So after going through some trials and tribulations, I knew that I wanted to work with women.
Yeah.
The second toll was a health. I became sick in 2014. I was in law school and I had to come out. And after that, I went over to the neighborhood looking for someone to talk to reach out to, and to get some professional help and some wordings. And there was no one.
Wow.
And I walked into the place where I now give the program, and he said, we don't have an empowerment program. We don't have a program for women.
Wow.
So I came back with a proposition and a business plan.
Wow.
And I've been there for 4 years.
So that brings me to my next question, and I wanted to know specifically, there's a women empowerment movement right now. Every time I go on social media, somebody having an event with 15 speakers, it's all type of, women empowerment. What makes your organization and sister to sister different than what all this whole women empowerment movement has become? Since you've been in it since before it was, it was cool to have women empowerment brunches. You've been in the trenches before then.
Yes.
So what makes sister to sister different?
What makes sister to sister different is the one-on-one. It never stops.
Yeah.
You have to have your self-position to be able to pick up the phone, allow women to call you, to reach out to you, and you can't never get tired.
Yeah.
You can't never get bored. You can't be so above that you can't sit down and just listen. Many of us do not listen to each other. We talk at each other, but not with each other. So it was important for me to have a women from all walks of life just come together in one room. It's a powerful room when it's women's from higher up and women's from out of town and women's that are going through something and women that have been through something in one room. And that's what I have encountered is having everybody in one room and not being judgmental, but just listening.
And generations.
Wow.
Living in the community that we live in for more than 30-some odd years.
I bet you're seeing the kids and grandkids of your friends.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
You see the people that you grew up with, and now they children are adults and they have grandchildren, and so you see all these different generations in here, and you hear all these different stories from the people from within the community and outside the community.
And I think that's the difference.
Yes,
that's the big difference between this women empowerment movement that go from event to event. You go from work to work.
That's right.
You go from doing, I'm looking at the type of stuff that you're doing. I want you to share a little bit about, just really quickly, just run off some of the things that you guys are doing as a part of the Sister to Sister
Mainly
Network.
what I do, I connect with speakers from all over, from different walks of life, women in the corporate world, and I have them to come to my home, to come inside the recreation center.
And how unheard of is that nowadays? So everybody want to sell tickets to a convention hall and hotel lobby, but how many people have you invited in your house in the last 12 months? That's a challenge for me, because I used to do a lot of that all the time. Now I'm like, oh, my house is not clean enough, for people to come over. I got dirty dishes in the sink, and you can smell the garbage when you walk in. Y'all better tell the truth.
Yes.
But you still have to make space.
You do.
For fellowship and community within the four walls of your house.
And what make it really special about Sister to Sister is that it's needed in the community, and it's in a gym room. It's so much space where I want to pack the house.
Yeah.
And so I reach out in different forms and to different professionals from different walks of life, and I just tell them, come on. And it's beautiful to see women of all ages, different walks of life in one place.
Because it's the same pain. It's the same story.
Yes, ma'am.
It's the same. Yesterday, today, and forever, our problems as women are they just dressed up in a different.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, name one thing that Sister to Sister has done for you as being a part of this organization.
It has given me strength through a time that I was challenged being a member on a school board, and I was challenged with some issues, and I had nowhere basically really to turn. And when I was going to Sisters and I heard these other women's struggles in their community that they were going through, that gave me the strength to stand up and say, hey, I can do this too.
Yes.
Wow.
You know.
Well, we're going to take a short break, I want to bring up our next two guests, but I want to show you guys. This is Sister to Sister. This is their organization. This is their organization, and they are doing some amazing and powerful work in the city of Chicago, from domestic violence to Planned Parenthood, cancer, diabetes, social services, helping people with business, rape victim services, HIV, addiction, health, entrepreneurship. So we want, our next guest just came up, and I want you guys to share a little bit about your role within the organization, how you got involved, and what's next for you guys.
You first, England.
Well, I started off just by finding out that Miss Eccles, had a program.
I love that you call her Miss, and she
Missy.
respect your elders, right?
And
I love
always,
it. I love
always,
it.
always. And I was so moved by hearing the women's stories, different positions that they've held, and I was so excited. So it motivated me to come back for more. So I just been coming back for more. So for the 4 years I've been there.
And what about you?
So I love
Introduce
this.
yourself.
My
Oh.
name is Lydia Cato.
And your
Hi,
name?
everybody.
I'm sorry, my name is Sanithia Harris.
Sanithia Harris and Lydia
Cato.
Lydia
Yes.
Cato.
Yes. So Elaine and I have a very rich and beautiful and deep relationship. She is my sister. She is my discipler. She is my friend. She is all of those things. But I will say that Sister to Sister as a whole, one of the things that I love about it is that it touches so many women, as she spoke to, from so many walks of life. But
Right.
I also love about her that she can reach all of those women. You can put her in a room with anybody.
Wow.
And she immediately has an impact on their lives because of the heart and the passion and the love that she has, not just for what she does, but for the people that she interacts with and that she touches and reaches out to. And you could not stop her if you tried. She is absolutely
And
amazing.
that's because the work is personal.
Yes.
It's personal. And I can imagine when people meet Miss Eccles, it's really like they already have some type of bond or connection
They
with her
are
right off the bat.
strong,
We have a caller. Caller, are you there?
Yes, my name is Tony Morris.
Hi, Tony. How are you? What's your question or comment?
Yeah, I just wanted to encourage you guys to keep up the good work, and just a shout out to Miss Eccles for all the great things she's doing in the community. She encouraged me to start the Brother to Brother Network at Calumet Park.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
We just trying to, help the young men there do all the right things, stay on the right track, and just discover the greatness within themselves and learn more about, health and wellness and, simple things even for the young guys like tie and how to dress, for an interview and,
Wow.
for entrepreneurship, real estate, and, all of those different things that bring them closer to their destiny and their purpose. And, we just...
That's incredible.
We just give so much kudos to Miss Eccles for, the support and for the motivation that, she imparts and deposits, into the community in such a big way. Not just women, but men as well, young men, and just, the whole gamut when it comes down to trying to, impact, everyone in such a positive way. So, we're just so grateful to just be a part of what she's doing and be an extension of that as well.
Of course.
That's incredible. You guys can't see. You have her in tears here in the studio. She is in tears with just that wonderful testimonial of how she has impacted your life, and what I literally hear is legacy. Like, she has created something that was a seed, one seed that became fruit with many seeds inside it.
Excellent.
And so,
description.
that's the kind of way that I see the work that she's been a part of, and I think that's incredible. One of the biggest things that I'm hearing First of all, we talking about Sister to Sister Network, and we had 2 brothers call in, giving shout outs to this woman. Like, that's incredible.
Absolutely.
So if she's doing this much for the young women in the community, so much so that the men are calling in, I've never seen anything like that before, where the brothers calling in and say, hey, she is doing a tremendous job in the community with our sisters. So I want you guys to share a couple of success stories that you personally know of with Sister to Sister.
Okay. Yep. So I would be happy to, because I love that. Every time I've gone to a sister to sister event, she spoke about the one-on-one, and even though you're in a large gathering, it's very personal and it's very engaging. Every time I've gone to one of those events, I have met a young woman, and I call us all young women. I've met a young woman who has touched my life, and who not only has touched my life by her personal story and her testimony, but because in those environments, God allows every woman in that room to use her gifts to reach somebody else in that room.
Yeah.
So even as you're ministering to somebody, you're being ministered to, because you are engaged with somebody who's come to the same place that you are, but taking a different path. And she's made that possible, and I think that is absolutely amazing.
And for me, being a parent and being on the school board in Calumet Park, that gives me an opportunity to be able to reach out to parents. And it's something that I strive, I pursue, because the passion of it. Children are so important. So being able to reach out to the parents and the mothers, and informing them to advocate. Miss Eccles, Miss E, has given me that opportunity to be even around such success, and I totally appreciate it.
Well, thank you guys for being here today and shedding light on what she's doing. I want to bring the woman of the hour back up to the stage, but I want you guys to. This is how you can find out about Sisters to Sister Network. There's mentoring, advocacy, referral, empower, encourage, enlighten, embracing, and educating. S2SNetwork.org, Sisters to Sisters Network @gmail.com. You can reach out to them directly. And the last 3 minutes belong to you, Miss Eccles. I can't believe, like I didn't even know who I was inviting on the show. I'm gonna tell you. When we put it out there that we had this new TV show and we wanted to move community forward, we started looking for individuals who were already doing that, moving community forward. And I love aviation. I love all things aviation. And one of the things that I love is that airplanes are designed only to go forward.
Yes.
You can't throw an airplane in reverse and back it up and look in the rearview mirror. Everything about flight and aviation is about going higher and going further and moving forward.
Yes.
And so, in looking at what you've done, I mean, you already doing it, and you moving community forward in a way that probably most people would have gave up on a long time ago. What has kept you moving community forward?
The women that attend the program, and I know they're not just coming just to come. They're coming for something.
They're coming for you. They're coming for what you bring. They're coming for you. We have a caller, really quickly. Hi, caller, are you there? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you got 30 seconds. What would you like to say?
I would just like to say, my name is Kathy, and I want to say, I would like to say, Miss Eccles, I was just watching you, and I've never watched you before or heard of you, but I really want to congratulate you, and I'm proud of what you're doing with young women of today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, this has been our talk show tonight. Can you tell people about the event that's coming up really quickly?
My next program will be Friday, September 28th. We will be
Friday, October?
Yes.
26th?
Yes, September 28th.
September 28th, here it is.
At 6:30. And we're going to have a speaker, Pamela Witt. She's the founder of Motivating Moms and also the author. So it's going to tie in with the education component for parents that have questions about their district and things they want to change and things they want to get involved with. So I look forward to having you all there. Look me
Again,
up.
if you want to reach out to Sister, you can find them on Facebook and social media. And we like to close out our show by saying, I just thank you so much
Thank
for
you
moving
for
community
having
forward.
me.
It's been a blessing to have you on the show tonight.
Thank you.
And oh my God, you got another fan right here. Tamara Holmes, Propel Talk Show, moving community forward. Join us every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. sharp, CAN TV. Thank you so much.
Thank you.